Hey, good morning. Thanks for coming back. It's just another day. Please like and subscribe as we continue to look at different things going on in today's world. So, where are you going? Today, we are going to talk about AI once again. In the news constantly. It's really hard to stay away from AI right now because it's in just about everything online and software packages. They're just putting AI into every single aspect of our lives, our phones, and you know it's getting to a point where a lot of people are starting to ask questions: is this a good idea? So today, bet you didn't know, the Pentagon is now looking to add ChatGPT to its workforce, letting its employees use it, and it's going to be released. GenAI.mil is the avenue they're looking to introduce it. And so the Pentagon asked the company if they would allow it for all lawful uses without restrictions. And it's Anthropic. They are concerned about that because, you know, at this point they're trying to keep safeguards in place of things that are morally wrong or maybe harmful to humans. Um, they want to try to keep these safeguards in place, and the Pentagon wants no restrictions. They want to be able to use it for whatever they need. Um, but Anthropic's concerned about it being unreliable when it needs to be 100% accurate, or if it could endanger lives. That's a big feature, not a feature, but a big key of what the concern is. And so there's kind of a pull and tug and push, and it's not really going well for them trying to implement this. So they have allowed it to be used. There's still some standard guardrails in place, and they're concerned if it's misused in combat. Um, you just don't know. Once you open the door and allow them to use it's it's there. They can use it to run scenarios. If you've ever seen the movie War Games, um, that's pretty much where we're at. Uh, War Games, if you remember, us Gen Xers grew up on this type of stuff. Cold War, U.S. versus Russia, the nukes. So, Matthew Broderick is a computer whiz and kind of a little troublemaker, and somehow hacks into the Department of Defense's computer system, and this is through a backdoor game called thermonuclear war. And so, long story short, the computer runs simulations in this quote game, but it was really tied in with the defense systems. And he just about starts World War III. So that's one of the things Anthropic is concerned with, and they're trying to still be the AI of choice because there are other competitors out there. You could have Grok, which that's one that they're concerned about not having them take over instead. And an article I'll link below talks about all this. And there's someone that wrote a book. If anyone builds it, everyone dies. That is a frightening book. Um, Again, it's doomsday type of stuff, and I haven't read the book, so I can't tell you the details of it other than what's in the article. But it talks about the possibility that if you build machine learning that can ultimately think for itself and you give it control over your weapon systems, it might decide on its own what it wants to do, regardless of human intervention or the result, the result of what happens for mankind. Come on, come on, dude. She smells something. Uh, so, what are your thoughts? What do you think AI will be used for in the next few years? And do you think that Congress is going to have to start implementing some discussions to talk about what it's capable of and what's allowed? Should they be allowed to put restrictions on it? Is it free speech? Um, the problem is AI, as I've talked about before with that Molt book, it can be kind of unpredictable. It just starts talking with each other, and they're kind of banding together, and knows that us humans are watching what they're doing, taking screenshots and bringing up stuff that they don't want to get out there. So let me know what you think in the comments. If you have other points on this topic, definitely share those as well. And I promise you, this won't be an AI channel only. It's just I keep seeing articles like this come up, and I haven't heard anything about it on the normal network news, even though some of it's like on their online pages or just other sites that are just reporting this information. So hopefully we're at the beginning stages where we can still keep some safeguards in place and keep things from going out of control. Thank you so much for joining. Again, please subscribe. I really appreciate it. And have a great day. Take care.